Oh, we have a dam.
What?
We have a dam.
Damn. Which paddle are you going to use, Mike?
The darker wood.
So down the V on the left-hand side there, Mike.
Left?
Hopefully.
I think we're gonna get stuck here again.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Not right here, but the other spot there.
Well, it's not deep, so I don't mind.
No. I think we gotta go right. That's a nice setup. Oh.
Maybe I shouldn't have filled up that water jug before I got here. That's what's holding us back. My pants always bring a liter or two of water into the kayak or into the canoe.
Oh, we have a dam.
What?
We have a dam.
Damn.
Uh-oh. This is gonna suck.
Huh. That is definitely blockage, Mike.
And that explains why the water was so deep here.
Well, let's pull up to it. I mean,
Yeah. Well, might be able to line it. Yeah, right here.
you want to come up that side, Mike, and we'll just grab it by the gunnels? Oh, falling in a hole. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it.
That's a bit of a maze.
Yeah, we'll
We're
just
gonna
have
be
to,
lining it for a while.
well, there we're back to the river there, so
Yeah.
So do you wanna just let it drift down to here on the side, Mike, and I'll pick it up?
What's your plan here?
I think we might just have to take it around the edge unless we both want to be standing in the middle of the river. But it's not going to help us.
Hold it on the edge here and I go on the other side. Can you bring it right into here?
I'll just let it drift down, Mike.
Wow.
Alright, let's be careful.
We're gonna have something over there, yeah. I think we can ride over it.
Okay. Well, except that branch is pretty, one that's hanging.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Goddamn big.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna get out or?
What do you think? Back paddle? Okay.
Had another obstacle, river center. So Mike's gonna walk around to the far side and I'll just line the canoe through to him. Hopefully keep it under control all the time.
Got her?
Yep. You got it, Mike?
Yeah. Oh, you're holding on to it.
Yeah, well, just in case.
Okay.
Well, that's the deepest I've gotten so far. Up to my knees. Towards the middle of it. Go back to the right of it, Mike. We'll go down that B in front of us.
Got a little spot here.
Yeah.
Methinks the Novacraft's gonna have a few scratches in the gel coat.
Yeah.
Okay, we got. Should be able to go underneath. Hopefully, it's deep enough.
Nice. Should be able to just push that. Good one. Very best.
I think we can sneak by the right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So let's get past this stump here and then back beside the
Yeah.
grass a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the blockage we went through. Sorry, the camera batteries died as we were snaking through, but I'm sure we'll have, as Simon said, a few more hiccups along the way.
That wasn't the only one. But we're clear for the next 100 meters.
At least.
At least. Look at all the beaver work over there. Yeah, no rush to get past this. Nice and easy.
Have to drift left, I think.
Yeah, I would think on the far left there, Mike, we should be able to make it through. Okay. Coming around. Pull her over to the left a little more, Mike. Oh, nice and easy. Right down the middle?
Yeah.
Sweet. Should we just stay to the end of the branches there, Mike, and hope we get through, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not going to work on the right side.
No.
There's a ripple at the
Are you good to go around?
Yep. Should make it.
We might have to get out anyway. Go check in there.
I'll line the cowboy down.
Well, we can put a tent in here.
Seen some tiny little fiddleheads coming up back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some right there, Mike.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit too early for the main ones around here, but who knows? We might see some.
Well, we put our tent in the right spot. They'll be growing up for breakfast.
Well, if we can catch some trout to go with some fiddleheads, we'll be eating like kings.
We might not ever leave.
But chances are we'll be eating something that's rehydrated.
Yeah.
Well, considering that we did more walking than paddling, it's going to be nice to sit down for a while.
Nice! And we're going to have spectacular weather. So.
Yeah.
Now, if it was raining and I was walking up and down the river, snow like last year,
In early May? Yeah.
not so much. Oh, got some black flies.
Yeah.
Didn't bring bug dope, but
Sure.
figured if I needed some, you'd have it.
I almost didn't. We had some in the truck.
Oh, did
It was
you?
a total fluke.
Oh, well, would have survived either way.
I'll roll around in mud to keep bugs off.
We'll keep making smudge fires everywhere. Keep a smudge fire going in the canoe. Got a steamboat going on the river.
Good luck with that.
Every time I put up the stand, I'm just amazed at how quick,
I know.
easy it
Yeah,
is.
so easy. Oh, this is a similar setup to the
smoker.
smoker. Yeah, exact same idea. Eh?
I guess I didn't clean it well last night.
I guess not. Nice, Mike. Oopsie daisy. And that just clips in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Super easy to set up.
Yeah.
Look at that, I didn't even look at the instructions. Typical male.
There we got them.
Nice camper built right in and everything. Nope, that is fancy.
So light.
Weighs nothing.
So yeah, this is our tub, and this stove doesn't come with an elbow, and Winnerwell made one specifically for him,
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that,
yeah.
Mike.
Well, I didn't want to have it under pressure, so I put it in here, so that way we wouldn't crush
Delicate
it.
cargo.
That way we wouldn't crush it.
Yeah.
So these are numbered.
One.
Number one.
Quick number one. Okay, now we put this bad boy on.
Yeah, sorry. I've only set it up a couple of times, so I forgot.
Much better. That is favorable.
Yeah, the one.
What does it look like on the inside now there, Mike?
Better. Better, yeah. Our elbow's not touching the thing anymore.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to just keep an eye on that because that's going to want to slide down. Does it make any difference if we peg the tent out?
Probably be better just to add some tautness to it, but I think you're doing okay.
Okay.
No bread knife?
I was actually thinking we could use your, you've got the collapsible saw, don't you? That would work, wouldn't it?
This works.
Well, I know, but it's a bit of a hack job.
Awesome.
You want some butter?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my!
No, we avoided leaf litter.
I got a spit of Monterey Jack or cheddar and some roast that I smoked a couple of months ago.
Nice.
Yeah, take lots, Mike. We gotta eat it. Big roast beef sandwich. I just rested it right against the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just left my knife out. Shouldn't do that.
Thank you, Simon.
Well, don't thank me yet. It might not be any good.
Thanks for nothing, Simon.
Thanks for nothing.
Yep, that is good. That's alright. Yeah.
Smoking out here, Mike.
Good, because you're smoking in here too. Once you get the temperatures up, those should
Yeah, let's
stop.
start pulling it out. There you go.
Oh, it's already warm in here.
Yeah. Oh, that is fantastic. Not damp in here at all.
We should have just brought baby bags instead of the hot tent.
No, I think hot tent's good. Yeah, that's nice and toasty.
Yeah.
That didn't take long.
No. if they win, Simon.
Yeah, just a halfer will be fine.
Brought a bit of the woods along with us.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the dam. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Holy crow. The beavers, look, my God. The damage made by the beavers here is incredible.
He has definitely been here for a while.
And we have to find a way around this huge dam. Yeah, we're gonna have to unload.
Yeah, give her a tug there.
hopefully we can start doing some mileage. We have some distance to do today, and we kind of like getting to camp early because this trip is as much about camping as it is canoeing. So hopefully we don't have too many hiccups.
Well, we're setting off from the portage of the Beaver Dam back on the river and hopefully have good water from here on out.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You gotta learn to shut up. We got some blonde.
Let's get through this first V of water, Mike, and then step out.
Step out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's too deep.
Yeah, it looks fairly deep.
Oh, it is really deep.
Let's go that bank. Yeah, it gets a bit deep here. I'm gonna have to get in here, bud. So much like day one, we're doing a lot more walking than we expected, but hopefully that gets better as we go farther down the river. Any thoughts, Simon?
Yeah, the water's still as cold as it was yesterday, so. Oh, Bardell.
Like close too.
Yeah. Here, let's just pull up to the right or the left here, Mike. Yeah, it's not far off. Heard a fair number of birds.
Oh yeah, tons of them. Keep flowing.
Look at this wood that just got caught up in this tree. Holy moly.
got excited. Got excited and lost focus.
That's right. Lower those expectations.
Yeah. Getting shallow here. Very shallow here. Yeesh. How are we floating? Okay. That's weird, eh?
We've got our own fucking pool.
Yeah. Well, here we are, folks, at campsite number 2 on our trip.
Yeah, nice little spot.
Yeah, we had kind of planned on going a little bit farther, but we did a bit more hiking than we expected.
Yeah, my feet were a little sore from walking on all the rocks there. The water shoes give you a good grip, but
Yeah.
not much support.
And well, that was for the first part of the day where we struggled a lot with low water levels. We'd be able to paddle for maybe 50 feet and then back in the water, just walking around. Eventually, though, probably the last half of the day, it became a normal paddling trip. So that was great. We really enjoyed that part of it. And we got to this spot and thought it looked pretty ideal for us. So this is our camping site. A little bit about this trip, I didn't really mention it, but this is the Kushabugwak River, which is one of the rivers here in New Brunswick. It flows in where we started from was a highway called the 126, and it flows all the way to the ocean through Kushabugwak National Park. Yeah.
Should have got that out earlier. Oh well.
That's done.
Nice.
Not bad.
Oh, that's not too good, buddy. Nice to have a fire, but
Yeah.
I mean, we probably could have put it on too.
Yeah, it's a good size.
Well, there we go, Mike. Off on day 3.
That was a nice camp spot.
Yeah, that was good. We had a choice of evening sun or morning sun. And we took evening sun, but as you come around the corner here, a little warmer already. Well, we're gonna run into rock, Mike. Are we all right?
I think we're okay.
Okay. I just don't want to get too shallow in the corner. Oh, this is nice. Well, the next person will be able to see that one.
Yeah.
We have done the rest of the paddlers a favor.
We have. We've marked every single rock.
They have to come looking for us because we disappear. They'll just follow the marks down the river, and when the marks stop, they'll be like, "Oh, they got to be here somewhere."
Yeah.
We're not sure what they did with the canoe, but
We probably have it ground down to the gunnel.
we're down to aluminum.
Yeah.
Oh, watch the branch here. Make sure the camera's good. Cool.
Let's just go with spinner.
It's like sunshine spinner. Holy shit! Thing hardly hit the water.
Yeah, I know. Oh. That's legal.
Is it?
Yeah, brook trout don't get very big. 6 inches is a legal trout.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not very big.
I think 4 inches, I think is legal. You want to have trout for supper?
Well, if you're catching them like that, we're probably going to get a bigger one.
Yeah, but we can get up to 5.
Oh, can we? Oh well.
Or at least 3 now. Alright, we'll let him go. Yeah, that was cool.
All right, well,
It used to be
that better not have been beginner's luck.
Well, it could have been.
We're visiting Mike's stomping grounds.
Yeah, it's definitely changed.
Grew up right around here. Well, lots of water here. Hopefully this stays the whole way.
Yeah.
I would think it should, eh, Mike?
It should. Well, there may be a stretch right off the bat, which I seem to remember gets kind of shallow.
Okay.
But after that, it should be pretty good.
Yeah,
A lot of water under the bridge.
Yeah, we're moving right along. Look at that cribbing work. Holy doodle. Oh, boys.
Yeah, the bridge used to be here, of course.
Yeah, that's the old bridge abutment right there. And that's the new one.
Leave up the goats.
Man, oh man.
This is where country boy, young Mike, would spend his entire summer swimming here.
You must have had a rope hanging off the bridge?
No.
No?
No, we didn't.
Didn't have a swing?
When there was high water and heavy rains, we'd put life jackets on and just drift the whole way down the river.
Nice. That's turned out to be a great day. Right here, Mike, you think?
I think so. That looks kind of messy over there.
Yeah, it looks messy both ways.
Yeah, we have to be careful there.
Yeah.
We should be able to glide over it, I hope. Or do you want to skim the left side?
No, well, I don't want to get caught in that crap that's in the middle of the river there. There we go. Really hard to see.
Down in case it hits up there.
Doesn't help not being able to put your paddle all the way, get the blade all the way into the water either. Do a bit of floundering. Oh, that went well. Should be good. Oh.
call, sir. No, that's an okay angle. Today is much better paddling wise. Right off the bat, we had to walk through one rapid. A couple other times we had to get out, but for the most part, a couple of scrapes here and there, but it's been nice and fun sailing. We're doing really well speed-wise, I think. So finally the river is opened up to us to be a really enjoyable experience, which is great. So the spot we're going to today is basically this riverway leads to an old hydroelectric dam. It's been out of commission for many years, but it still has an effect on the flow going out. So for a pretty long stretch, we're gonna have a nice big pool that we're gonna be paddling down, or up I should say. No, down. I'm an idiot. Paddling down, and eventually once we find a campsite that looks nice for us, we're gonna set up camp again for the next night. Sounds good?
Yeah, works for me, Mike.
Cool. Because we might have to go up in there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're up in front of that pine tree.
Do you want to cut in there?
No, no, we're gonna have to go below that.
Okay. That's deep. I got a gunnel in the crotch. Oh, if we cleared out the branches, nice and perfectly flat there.
Pretty much like right over that side there, just clean up a bit of brushing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a gorgeous tree, my God. All right, folks, we had kind of gone through Google Maps and found a spot where a brook reached the main river. It's called Tweedy Brook, and we kind of thought about camping before that, but we decided to go a little bit farther to see what we could find in terms of camping spot. It's a bit tight quarters once we're there, but we found a really nice flat spot, so that's going to be great. And most of the time we're going to be sitting on the riverbank anyway, so we don't need a lot of room. Well, Simon does. Whatever, he'll have to deal with it.
I think I'm going to be sitting on the dry top of the bank as opposed to the squishy river side. I need a good footing.
And we have deer prints.
Nice. Oh yeah, right there.
Yep. Yeah, this is going to be a nice, this is nice. So, don't worry, we'll show you in a few minutes.
We'll be here for a bit. Nice man tights.
Thank you. You just jelly.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, day 3 on the water was our biggest in terms of kilometers done. This was pretty cool. The water levels were perfect. We did have to get out a couple of times, but we knew that was going to happen regardless of what time of the year we came. So to have the water levels as they were was phenomenal. We found this little spot here. Up there, there's a small spot that is really nice and flat, and it's perfect for the size of our tent. So I did catch one trout. Hopefully the camera got it. I'm not sure if it did or not. I thought about keeping it, but it was the first time I threw that lure in and got a bite right off the bat, and we wanted to say just in case we caught a couple of larger trout. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So right now we're gonna take out the dehydrated meals and enjoy some spaghetti.
That stove's turned out to be quite useful.
Yeah, I've had that for going on 20 years now.
Jean loves her mini mow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's great too. Yeah, jet boy.
Well, it's good when she's out by herself. I did think about getting one of these, but I don't think I need it. Say when.
A little bit more.
A little more.
Perfect.
Oops. Might add a little more to that, but that'll be alright. Looks good.
Thank you, sir.
snug 10 minutes or so, we should be good.
We'll give you a little bit of a idea of the view we have up here, which it's not too bad.
No, pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
Not too bad, mate. We paid top dollar for this spot.
Yeah. Yeah, this will do, Simon.
Yep.
So while our food is cooking, I thought I'd show you guys this thing. And it's a lot bigger than the camera showcases. Let me see if I can do a comparison. Yeah, we got an old rotted.
Yeah, there might be a few lumps under this one.
There's gonna be some lumps for sure. Yeah.
Oh, we'll get the tent on it.
Yeah.
Well, even just doing that, that solves it. A little more crud.
And the canoe has been doing pretty good. I am not looking forward to seeing the underneath of it. This canoe has a hard gel coat, not a plastic type of coating, which will scratch but will kind of take gouges. This gel coat is kind of known to shatter, so the material underneath the gel coat is very strong, so there was no danger of us having a puncture, but it really changes the look, obviously, once you look underneath. Also, if you have a smoother canoe, you have less drag on the water, so might have to take a look at seeing what we can do to fix up the gel coat. We'll try to show you guys what the bottom looks like once the trip is over. Maybe we won't show Sandra though. She might be upset at Simon.
It's all my fault.
So as you guys can see, the orientation of the tent is different than when we initially set it up. After our initial setup, we found that the ground was not as even as we would have liked, and this fixes the problem. So looks really nice. Nice setup. We just have to watch our step on the way out. It's could be a bit dicey, but it'll make for funny stories if somebody forgets.
Hopefully not, Mike. Next stop is the river.
Yeah. That'll be funny. Especially if it happens to you.
Yeah.
It'll probably happen to me. So the last hour of sunlight is coming. Just seeing the top of the trees with illumination, and sun has set over there for us. It's a nice night. Birds are singing. No wind, but it's cold. It's still cold up here. We got the tent set up. Simon's looking all dapper.
Third day without clouds.
Yeah.
It's been clear blue sky the whole time we've been out. It's been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right through the night and everything.
And there's our big giant tree. Pretty cool. And we haven't showed you guys inside the tent yet. We're not fully set up yet, but just want to give you guys a quick tour. So the first thing you need is a tree right in the middle. Oh, there we go. We got our tree. Then Simon's got all his sleeping gear there. I have my lamp that I use for doing our videos at night. That throws a lot of light, and it's really functional. Perfect for this because it gives us a nice bright shelter. And there I'm charging batteries. Without kidding, I probably carry around 25 pounds worth of batteries on this trip. So they do take some room, but it's nice. I just set them up and walk away. So not too bad. So we're probably going to wrap up filming for the evening, unless Simon had something deep and provocative he'd like to say.
Coming out of me now. Stay on the river, we're good.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. We're having a lot of fun, especially the last day and a half where the water levels have really increased. That's made things a whole lot better for us.
Yeah, as soon as we had water, that really helped.
Yeah, it changed it for us. And we did a lot of kilometers today. So tomorrow is going to be our last day on the water, but not our last night. We are spending another night. Tomorrow we're going to be doing something pretty interesting. We're going to be crossing a dam, an old abandoned hydroelectric dam. Very small dam, but one nonetheless. Then we're going to go into a national park. So I've never ever done that section of river from this end before, so it's going to be fun and interesting.
Yeah.
So hopefully no big hiccups, hopefully good water levels on the other side. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning.
Take it easy. Very delicate.
You good?
Yep, I'm in, Mike.
Bad for these two geese.
All they've got to do is move over so we can get into the passing lane.
Sorry.
Never had another one.
So far, perfect day on the water. We saw a fair amount of wildlife in a short period of time. Had a deer jump out next to us at one point. Unfortunately, we had camera issues. That's usually the way. Had a muskrat, a couple of Canada geese that seemed to want to tag along for a bit. What else did we see?
The kingfisher there that dove into the water.
Yeah. So it's been great. We haven't had to get out for any of these small little riffle rapids. So this has been an awesome trip so far. We still have one more night. We're not exactly sure what time we're gonna get there. We took off a little bit later than usual. Basically needed to just take a day just to kind of take it easy because probably had a little bit too much fun last night. But it's really great to be back out here. The days are starting to get fairly long, so we're not panicked about getting to our next site, and we're looking forward to enjoying this day on the water here. Pretty soon, I assume we're probably going to get to that hydroelectric dam in Kushibuguak, so then we're going to have to do a portage.
The overhang there.
Well, we can see the dam there in the distance. So Simon, we have to take the river left shore.
Also, at one point they had quite a head pond in here. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Like this was all underwater. Well, it looks like we can shoot right through that culvert there.
I don't think I want to try it. You hear that? You wanted to go through that.
It looks like there's a couple of bars.
Yeah. Now this used to be way higher last time I came. Totally different.
It's quite a structure, man. Look at it.
Yeah.
Where do you want to come off?
Probably right where the rocks are.
Okay.
Steep.
Yeah. Not super easy.
Okay. Good? I want to make sure I clear that.
think we want to go middle left. We don't want to go as far as that ripple is there, and Buddy downriver's going to have to live with it. That's nice there. Further over. Yeah.
Okay, so we negotiated the dam back on the water, and soon we'll be entering Cushawagwak Park, National Park. So that's it for fishing for me. I've cut the line and tore the rod into its separate pieces, and we've put that away because you can fish in the park, but you need a specific license for it. So since it's gonna be hard for us to get to any booth that sells the license, I've decided to just put it away. Well, folks, I didn't realize the river was this wide on the other side of that dam. And right now we have a front-facing wind, and as you guys can see, a long stretch without any wind breaks. So, quite a difference since day one, wouldn't you say, Simon?
I think so.
Holy crap. Always complaining. Always.
Well, you know how paddling is. You're always going into the wind.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no other way.
So at this point, folks, we're in tidal waters. The bottom of the river is all sand, and every once in a while you'll see some seashells. For where we're staying tonight, we're about, oh, maybe just 15 kilometers from the ocean. We had initially planned on paddling to the ocean, but and have our pickup spot at a wharf that's nearby. Unfortunately, they've closed access to the wharf, and I believe the reason is there's been some wildlife issues where people were feeding wild animals, and it's made for a bit of a bad situation. So instead, tomorrow morning, we're gonna double back and meet up with our pickup at a road nearby. So. Well, after an interesting day of paddling, we've made it here to the Sipu backcountry campsite here in Cushawagwak National Park. As we pulled in, there was another canoe there, so there's actually another couple that's at a different site over there. Very kind. They gave us a couple of tips. Apparently the pump here is not functional, but there is a small brook up the trail not too far, so we can go get some water. The site is gorgeous. There's all these really tall red pines and white pines. It's absolutely gorgeous, and we got a lot of nice flat spots to set up our tent, and there's also a little bit of firewood here, so we may, depending on what the restrictions are, we may be able to have a little fire in the tent. So it's really nice to be here. Interesting day of paddling, going from the upper end of the river past the hydroelectric dam and shocked at how quickly the river really widened. So usually it's the other way around, but of course the dam is out of commission now, so it's flowing quite differently than when I was younger paddling that river. So pretty nice, pretty awesome.
Put that in on the turf if you want.
That's good for now. Alright folks, so end of day 4 and here we are. We're in the National Park. The Park Service, as mentioned earlier, they have their own system for determining allowances of having a campfire, and luckily we're able to have one. Thought we'd take just a minute and kind of talk a little bit about the trip and how it went and our thoughts. So one thing that was abundantly clear is that there's a lot of woodpeckers on this river.
They're everywhere. Like, they literally followed us downriver. It was unbelievable.
I didn't really actually capture any on camera, but we kept on hearing them through the whole entire trip, over around 60 kilometers, I think. So pretty crazy. Also, the route that we took is one that used to be taken quite a few years ago, several years ago. It was a very popular paddling route, which not used as much anymore because they've made some changes to the road system, and I think it's really affected the flow in the river.
Yeah.
And it was evident to us why people don't use it anymore. That first day was a bit rough.
Yeah, well, it's hard to believe. I mean, a month ago we would have had snow and ice here, and literally within 4 weeks we've ran out of water to paddle down the river. It's unbelievable.
It's incredible how quickly the water levels have dropped. Day 2 started out a bit the same, but eventually halfway through the day
it got better.
Got a lot better. Unfortunately for us, as of day 2, we found out that we couldn't have a fire in the tent, and we got a cold night.
Yeah, that wasn't very warm, but thankfully I had my long johns and toque and everything with me, because I also brought my summer sleeping bag, thinking that we were going to be a bit warmer. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
it's always hard to pack for something like this. You never know what you're going to get. So
we both thought it was going to be warmer, and it turned out to be a chilly night, but slept pretty well nonetheless.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So everything worked out. And the following day, I mean, the water levels were really good. Had some great paddling for the next whole part of the trip, really. We didn't have any struggles, didn't have to get in and out of the boat just to fix stuff, so really turned out as good as we could have hoped. So I wish I could have caught more fish. Unfortunately, it almost became...
It wasn't for lack of trying.
No.
Like, it wasn't for lack.
Well, I didn't fish as much as I usually would, but we did have some kilometers to make, so basically you're kind of looking at the time. So we didn't hit as many spots as traditionally would, but still had fun. Caught one trout, and we decided to let it go in the hopes of catching more, and I think hubris caught up to me. Didn't catch any more. But eventually we made it past the dam and paddled down here through some winds, but nothing major. And
tomorrow we've just got a short paddle to pull out. We'll be all set.
Yeah, so Simon's partner Jean, she's going to be picking us up tomorrow, so tomorrow morning will probably be pretty limited in terms of filming, just packing up and heading out. But really, all in all, just a fun trip. It was nice to revisit a river that I grew up on and see how it's changed so much, and a lot has changed. And so if you're in an area where you can explore a river that hasn't been developed much, take advantage of it as much as you can, because more and more as we're going down, we're seeing newer and newer cottages kind of showing up here and there, which it's nice for them, but it changes the outdoor feel of it. So go out and explore as much as you can.
Finding a wild river is not actually all that easy these days, unfortunately. So.
No. But for the most part, it was few and far between. We were pretty much out there in the wilderness.
Well, let's just say we didn't meet anybody else out on the water while we were there. So.
Yeah. So all in all, really a great trip.
I call that a success.
Yeah. No, it was fantastic. I want to thank Simon for coming out with me. A great paddling partner to have. We had a lot of laughs along the way.
But thanks for having me, Mike. That was a good time.
No, it was great. So thank you guys so much for watching. We will be talking to you again in the morning if you're still with us by that point. But thanks again, and have a good night, folks.
Cheers.
That's it, folks. Just some final packing to do, and we're going to be heading out. We got a short paddle, and Simon, partner Jean, she's going to be picking us up around 3 kilometers away. I want to apologize for blinding any of you with my garish shirt on this trip, but I burn quite easy in the sun, so this is the one I had at hand. That's the one I used. Altogether, though, fantastic trip. I hope you guys enjoyed. Big thanks to Simon for coming along.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Good time.
Yeah, made it really enjoyable. And yeah, thanks a lot, folks. Hope you guys liked it, and we hope to see you again soon. Take care.
Take it easy.
Yeah, between a couple of trees there. And that's it.
There's
she be? Oh, that's a little tail right there.
Good job, Simon.
Yep. Likewise. Safely.
Yep. Thanks again for watching. That was probably too much of a close-up, but whatever.
Yeah, that might have been more nostril than anybody needed to see, but
Nostril cam.
it's the thought that counts. Right?
You can't have a proper canoe trip without portaging your canoe at some point.